My name's Chris Molinar, and in this video today, we're talking about the fees at eXp Realty and how they apply specifically to an Icon agent. Now, what's firstly important is understanding what an Icon agent is. So here's the fee split structure at eXp. As you can see, we have an 80-20 split to a cap of $16,000. We have a $200 startup fee one time, and then we have $156 per month on a regular basis with a $29 broker review fee. And then we have transaction fees that take place after you cap. You are on 100% commission after you cap with a $285 transaction fee here in Canada. And then once you've done 20 additional sales, which is $5,700 in transaction fees, you are on a $75 transaction fee thereafter. Once you've hit 20 transaction fees here at eXp, you would then qualify for what we call our Icon Agent program. The Icon Agent program is a $16,000 stock award. So I'm going to show you how this is broken down. When you cap and do 20 additional sales here at eXp, you qualify for our Icon Agent award, which is $8,000 worth of stock that is immediately granted to you. The next $4,000 in stock is awarded to you as a result of you contributing to our cultural requirements here at eXp. So you can do one of three things. You can coach an agent or two. You can sit on top producer panels to share what's worked for you to become a top producer here at eXp, or you can teach a class in eXp World. Then we have an additional $2,000 stock awards that are broken down and awarded to you as a result of you showing up to our eXp Shareholders Conference in Orlando and our eXp Con in Las Vegas. Now, the final two stock awards are really cool because it helps get you plugged into what it is that we do here at eXp with the culture and meeting a lot of the other top agents at eXp. And essentially, we reward you in lieu of stock to show up to our big conferences and conventions. And it's a great opportunity to learn, and it's always a great time. Let me share, first of all, my experience in comparing the eXp fees to other real estate companies. What I've found in my experience is most franchise-style companies are going to cost you anywhere from $23,000 to $28,000 per year on a 100% fee split structure basis, which essentially means that's the most competitive fee split structure that a lot of the franchise style companies can offer you at the end of the year once you calculate all of the fees. A lot of companies charge much more than that, but that is what I have found to be the general rule of thumb. But let's play devil's advocate on this. I also know that there are discount companies that will charge on a per transaction fee basis alone, or they will negotiate a small monthly fee which totals somewhere close to $8,000 per year. Everything said and done, everything included. Now, without getting too complicated with this, I know that it might depend on what your production level is, but let's just look at the most competitive franchise style model and then also the discount model to see how that compares to eXp when you're looking at it from the perspective of an Icon agent. So, first of all, what is an Icon agent? Well, I'd mentioned that is an agent who has capped and done 20 additional sales at eXp. So let's go back to the fee split structure for a second. So we know that in order to cap, you've paid $16,000 into the company on an 80-20 split. So let's break it down. $80,000 times 20% is $16,000. So when you do $80,000 worth of commissions, you will cap. In our market, the average commission is approximately $6,000. So to cap in our market, that is around 13.3 deals. So let's say 14 deals. So that's step one. Now, in order to qualify for Icon, we had already mentioned that is an additional 20 transactions. So an Icon agent in my local market is around 34 transactions to Icon. Now, if you live in a market where your average commission is higher, then obviously it takes you less transactions to qualify for Icon. Now, let's break down all of the costs that an Icon agent would have at eXp. So if we go back to the fees that we have here, we can see that it's $156 per month for 12 months. 156 times 12 is $1,872. We can also see here that there is a $29 broker review fee. So $29 times 34 transactions is $986. We also know that we have a $16,000 cap. We also know that we have a transaction fee of $285 times 20 transactions equals $5,700 in transaction fees. So let's look at the hard costs. 1872 plus 986 plus 16,000 plus 5,700 equals 24,558. Okay, but what did we say? We have a $16,000 stock award. So let's subtract $16,000. We now have 85,58. 85,58 cost after icon. So we are already as competitive as the discount company that we talked about previously, but it gets better. There's one factor. We don't know if the stock price is going to go up or go down, but what I know is with the growth trajectory of where our company is right now, knowing that the stock prices in the tech sector and in the real estate tech sector are down, I have a lot of very good feelings about where our stock price might go in the future. And based on the growth trajectory that we are on, it seems to me that it's very likely that we will be the largest real estate company in the world per agent headcount within the next short few years. And I don't know about you, but I think that will be perceived on Wall Street. Take a look at the graph here with what our company's done in just the last short few number of years. When I started, the company was around 22,000 agents. Today, we are over 86,000 agents and growing. When I first heard about the company, we had close to 2,500 agents back in 2017. And in 2 years, by the time I joined, we were already at 22,000. We are a profitable company. We are totally debt-free. So our growth is totally sustainable regardless of what happens in the market. As a matter of fact, I believe we are in more than 23 countries now. And during COVID, which was one of the toughest times for real estate, we added, I believe, another 12 countries when nobody was allowed to even leave their homes. So let's go back to this cost. I want to share with you a couple other aspects of the compensation plan here at eXp. So these other pieces of the compensation plan include the Sustainable Equity Plan and the Agent Equity Program. So the Sustainable Equity Plan is where you can earn shares for doing your first deal here at eXp. You can also earn shares for when you fully cap here at eXp. And then you can earn shares for if you sponsor an agent and they do their first transaction here at eXp. We've also got the Icon Agent Award, which we've mentioned already, and then the Agent Equity Program. So let's just identify when you do your first transaction and when you cap each year. Then as well, you've got the Agent Equity Program, which is you purchasing the stock at a 10% discount. So when you do your first transaction, it is a $200 stock award every single year. And then when you cap, that's a $400 stock award every single year there as well. So that's $600 for a total of $79.58. We also have the Agent Equity Program, which is you putting 5% of your total gross commissions towards stock in the company at a 10% discount. So let's do the math on that. We already mentioned that you're going to do 34 transactions. Your average commission is $6,000. That's a total of $204,000 times 5% is $10,200 that you're going to purchase of stock, but it's at a 10% discount. So let's just say it's a 10% benefit. So another 1,020. Hope I didn't lose you on that. 1,020. So 79.58 minus 1,020, which is 69.38. So that, folks, is what it costs you as an eXp Icon agent here at eXp. But let's take it one step further. Full disclosure, on a move forward basis, this is hypothetical. But if you are an agent who is an icon, who is earning a $16,000 stock award, it's likely that as a top producer in your market, other agents might reach out to you and ask how things are going over at eXp. And when you tell them how it's going, they might want more information. If they join and they're also a productive agent, meaning they do at least $80,000 per year in gross commission or more, if you refer that agent to eXp, you can earn up to $2,800 per agent per year based on them being a capping agent. So let's just be very simplify this. Let's say you don't want to be a recruiter. I respect that. But let's just say you do have some influence as an Icon agent. Well, we know that it's $2,800 per agent per year on your first tier, people that you personally bring into the company. Well, look at this. You only have a total cost of $69.38 per year. So you are already more competitive than the discount company. But look at this. If you sponsor sponsor 2 or 3 agents, that means that it costs you literally nothing to work at eXp. Now, if you extrapolate this out, you will understand that you couldn't pay me to work at any other company. You couldn't offer me anything to work at any other company because of the compensation that we have here at eXp. Now, obviously, this revenue sharing model can work for you in terms of exponential growth for what's possible. But to really simplify this, if you're an Icon agent that sponsors 2 to 3 agents at eXp that are capping agents, it literally costs you nothing to work here. There is absolutely no company in the world, in my opinion, that could ever compete with what we have to offer here at eXp. So thanks for tuning in today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, book into my calendar. There's a link in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on this video next.